another All Heart video. So in honor of the upcoming holiday, I thought it would be nice to share with you some of our top favorite Christmas books. Some of these are brand new to us and some of these we've had for quite a while. I figured since Black Friday is just around the corner, maybe some of these books will be on sale and you can go ahead and grab them at a discounted price to add them to your little Christmas collection. I have quite a few books to get through, so I think for that reason I'm going to split this video into two parts. So for today's video, I will cover the top 5 favorite holiday children's books, and then the following day I will cover the next 5. So I hope you guys don't mind. If you guys are watching the second half right now and you haven't had a chance to see the first or vice versa, I'll go ahead and have them linked down below for you, and that way you can see the entire collection of Christmas books that we love and enjoy every single year. If you guys have any comments, please make sure to leave them down below. Make sure to like, subscribe to help out this small channel, and remember to hit that notification bell so that you are notified of when I post my next video. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started with our favorite Christmas books. So the first book I have for you is called How to Catch an Elf. Now this book is incredibly funny. The illustrations in here are very, very vibrant, very beautiful, rich colors. And there is a rhyme scheme to this, so it is very, very fun to read, and it was pretty much a top favorite for my son and my daughter. So I think children of all ages are really going to enjoy this one. So this story follows along the journey of a Christmas elf along with Santa, going from house to house, trying to make sure that they do not fall into the traps of these naughty children that are trying to capture them. And they switch their target from Santa over to this cute little elf that you see here. So you follow their little journey as they try to escape all of these traps that are set for them. It's a very, very funny, sweet story, and I think this is a very good addition to anybody's little collection. So the second book that I have for you, there are quite a few of these in this There Was an Old Lady series. So this one is called There Was a Cold Lady Who Swallowed Some Snow. These are always very, very fun to read. Again, there is a rhyme scheme to this one, and you can pretty much just sing along to all of the words. And my kids always enjoy getting these. There are quite a few of them. I believe I shared with you our Halloween one, and there is also a turkey one. So that's perfect for Thanksgiving if you're looking for a book for Thanksgiving. But this follows along this journey of this cold lady who keeps swallowing random things. So she swallows some snow, she swallows coal, she swallows a scarf. And what's funny is the very end of the story, it all makes sense why she's swallowing all these things, and what she ends up creating is very, very cute. So this is, again, one of our favorites. There Was a Cold Lady Who Swallowed Some Snow, so make sure to check this one out. So this one here, this is brand new to us, and we've already finished reading it, and it's called Mr. Willoughby's Christmas Tree. Now, there are a few books in this collection that I am sharing with you that I consider to be classics, or at least if they're not classics already, they definitely should be, and I think this is one of them. This story is incredibly sweet. It's very, very touching, and it basically shows you that, you know, somebody's trash could be somebody else's treasure. And all of the illustrations to the story are very, very cute. They're very clean, they're very crisp, they're very easy to tell what's going on, and the writing in here is not very difficult, so it's not like you're having to read paragraph after paragraph. My daughter and my son really, really enjoyed this one, so I would say this may not be the book for like a toddler, but definitely for children ages 2 or 3 and above. They will definitely enjoy this story. And it follows along the tale of Mr. Willoughby's tree, who unfortunately happens to purchase a tree that is way too big for his home. So they end up having to chop it off. But what happens then is they share that tree along with Miss Adelaide, who is Mr. Willoughby's maid. And she happens to have a very short roof as well in her house. So that tree that they cut for her ended up being too big as well. Then continues on this journey of what happens to this tree and how many lives this tree touches. So it is very, very sweet. Like I said, I really enjoyed reading this one very much. And the graphics are just very, very cute. So if you guys haven't had a chance to read this one, I definitely recommend that you guys pick it up. Mr. Willoughby's Christmas Tree, definitely one of my favorites. So the fourth book I have is called Pete the Cat Saves Christmas. And I know that when I shared with you our favorite Halloween books, I mentioned that we have a lot of Pete the Cat books in our collection. So this is another one of my son's favorites. And what I liked about this one, how it differs with some of the other Pete the Cat books, is that this one actually does have a rhyme scheme. So I was very pleasantly surprised with that. And the illustrations in this book are just the same as all of the other Pete the Cat books, so they are very, very vibrant. And the story was really nice. It talks about, of course, Santa is a cat, but it talks about how Santa catches a very bad cold, so he's not able to do his job that Christmas. So he sends in for help and asks Pete the Cat to help him deliver all of these presents. So Pete the Cat goes on this journey, cruising with his, of course, very groovy minibus, traveling to the North Pole, grabbing all those presents and making sure that every child gets their present on Christmas Day. So very, very fun read. I think if your kids already love Pete the Cat, make sure to grab this one for them. It's perfect for their collection. And if you guys haven't been introduced to Pete the Cat, then I would definitely say that this is one that would make a very good introduction. And I think you'll fall in love with a lot of their stories. So Pete the Cat Saves Christmas. So the fifth book I have for you is called A Witch at Christmas. Now, I didn't know what to expect when I ordered this one. This is brand new to our collection this year. And if you've seen any of our Halloween collections, you know that Halloween is absolutely big at our house, to say the least. So I was very happy to see that they had something like this available. And the story starts off with this little witch who is incredibly naughty and doesn't listen to her parents. So this book is perfect to teach consequences to your children when they don't listen to mom and dad. So because she doesn't listen to her parents, she ends up in big trouble and ends up flying off on accident to the North Pole. But that ends up being the perfect thing for her, because while she's there, she learns the importance of being kind. And she meets a couple of elves while she's there. She meets Mrs. Claus, and they all give her these little, I want to say they're like tests that she ends up passing. And it's funny because at the beginning of the story, you see how she's dressed in very dark clothes, almost symbolizing, you know, how dark her moods are and how mean she can be at times. But towards the end of the story, you see that her attire has changed and it is a lot more bright and festive. So this story really did surprise me. Like I said, I didn't know what to expect when I ordered it. And it started off a little slow, but once you kind of get rolling, you can kind of see where the author is going with this. And it turned out to be a very fun read. My son actually very much enjoyed this one. Now this one I would definitely say, because the writing is like in paragraph format, it is quite a bit to read. So parents, you have been warned. But my son was engaged the entire time, so you know, that's a good thing. So again, A Witch at Christmas, didn't know what to expect, but this one actually came out to be a really, really fun read, and we very much enjoyed this one. So A Witch at Christmas. I always like to leave our holiday book lists every single year. So like I said, I did leave one for Halloween and I'll link that down below. But I did want to include this Christmas one because it is very, very special to us. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that like, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to hit that little notification bell so that you're notified of when I post. My next video is going to be a gift guide, and it's going to be all Montessori toys, and it is going to be very, very detailed. So I will break it down from like 6 months to 1 year, 1 year to 2 years, so on and so forth. And in a very special thank you for you guys being so supportive of us, I did want to give a little giveaway. So I will explain more details of that in our next video. And until then, I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.